Intro. Hey guys, Aiden Spantano here, the internet's worst music reviewer. And today I'm going to be reviewing your garbage music. Because everybody needs to know that their main band, their main goal is to blow up and act like they don't know nobody. But your main band and your main song, kinda garbage. It's just trash. And I gotta keep these intros nice and quick. So here's the first song. Song number 1 is a recommendation from Ryan. Ryan has requested a review of Carl Weezer's rendition of Joji's Slow Dancing in the Dark. Now, Slow Dancing in the Dark is a very good and popular song made by Joji, and everybody loves Joji. It is found out that scientists review 100% of people love Joji, but Carl Weezer? Who knows? Actually, scientists have found out that only 50 to 80% of people love Carl Weezer. But this rendition of Slow Dancing in the Dark by Carl Weezer is amazing. It's somewhat equal to better than the original, just because of his voice. The two ways his Carl Weezer voice changes Slow Dancing in the Dark is by the verses, which sound more conversational, sound more sing-songy, as the Irish would say it, and 2, freaking the exclamation, the climax of Slow Dancing in the Dark is so much better because his voice completely breaks down and screams, which makes it sound much more natural. I will rate Slow Dancing in the Dark by Carl Weezer, the rendition, a strong 7 to a light 8 out of 10. Next, we have a recommendation from Anton. Anton has recommended me Birdhouse in Your Soul by They Might Be Giants. They Might Be Giants is very popular for Istanbul and Constantinople, is popular for Other Side Dad, and Caroline, is popular for many other songs in the 80s, and Birdhouse in Your Soul is quite possibly maybe the best song that they've ever made. The way that it switches from this menacing vibe to this dancing tune, this way it switches from these random lyrics to very heart-wrenching, very serious lyrics, the way that it switches from synth to rock is amazing. Not even to mention the video, which is also really good. Some of They Might Be Giants' best work in this song, maybe ever. I would love to rate They Might Be Giants' Birdhouse in Your Soul a strong 7 to a light 8, maybe even a medium, moderate to strong 8 out of 10. Anton has also recommended me 1-2 Oatmeal. Now, we have no idea who actually sang this song, but we do know he's German, just because of his accent, just because of how he says things. Now, this song is very Band Kitty. And Band Kitty, if you don't know, is a way to refer to a song as annoying, overdone, and overall not funny. Now, but this song is honestly amazing. It's a masterpiece mashup of random German guys singing and Kirby. This is very good music. This is very well constructed music. And though it is a Band Kid song, I do love it. I have no problems with the song, except for it runs on a bit too long. It could be done in 30 to a minute. But that's it. I will have to rate 1-2 Oatmeal a strong 6 to light 7 on this one. It is very good, and I do enjoy listening to it from time to time. And if someone put it on their phone in the bus, I would be fine listening to it. Next is this man, this travesty of a human being, Gabe has recommended me maybe the worst song on this list. It is Monsters Inc. theme, bass boosted. Now, the original Monsters Inc. theme is a masterpiece by design. It is a mixture of classical, it's a mixture of jazz, it's a mixture of just plain office work, and the way it all meshes together and represents the movie Monsters Inc. is amazing. But increasing the bass, it just corrupts it. It turns every single good quality about it into a bad quality. And it just destroys the whole vibe. And I will have to rate this song, which is Monsters Inc. bass boosted, a 0 out of 10. There's no redeeming qualities. I hope that you never have to listen to it. Next song we are listening to is a song recommended to us by Ethan, and I'm going to be reviewing 3 of Ethan's songs. Now, one recommendation is No Below by Speedy Ortez. Actually, it is Speed Ortez by No Below. Now, this song, it has, at first glance, it has everything going for it. It has the good lyrics, it has a good guitar, it has a good just vibe in general, but as soon as the drums kick in, as soon as the backup kicks in, as soon as everything else in the song except for the guitar, except for the vocals, it just completely destroys it. And the reason why is that it's way too slow. I actually increased the speed of the song by 1.25 speed on YouTube, and it was way better. I loved listening to it, but just playing on it regularly kinda sucks. That's why I have to rate No Below by Speedy Ortez a moderate 6. Next is Youth by Daughter. Now, Daughter is a very overrated band in my opinion. Maybe the only good thing about the song is the backup and is the vocals. Well, not the vocals, just the lyrics. The entire song has this layer of filter and this layer of edginess put onto it, and it really detriments the whole thing. But everything in the background of the song is very good. Was the background guitar, the background drums, it's very good. But the main melody, the main guitar, is so basic it kind of wants me to rub my eyes with salt. That's why I have to rate Youth by Daughter a strong 5 to a light 6 out of 10. Now, the best song that Ethan recommended me is Skip's Demo by Pisshead. Pisshead is a imaginative, it is a made-up band. My Life is Strange. But Skip's Demo is the best song that Ethan sent me out of the 7, which I'm only reviewing 3. I absolutely despise almost every song that he sent me except for this one. Skip's Demo is punky, it is hard rock, it is very raw, it's very grainy, and for some songs this would be a bad thing, but I like this sort of stuff, I enjoy this sort of stuff, and I love it. Skip's Demo, you can tell that the people making it are just having a great time, just making this imaginary piece of music, and that's why it's so good. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but it also doesn't make it loose and terrible. That's why I'm rating Skip's Demo by Pisshead a strong 7 to a light 8 out of 10. Next song is Running in the 90s, recommended by Connor. Running in the 90s is a banger off of the Initial D soundtrack. Initial D, for those who don't know, is a racing anime mixed with slice of life, romance, and action elements for some reason, I don't know. But the Initial D soundtrack is easily the best thing in the anime itself. And it has banger after banger after banger. Running in the 90s is one of these songs. It is fast, it's hard, it hits you quick, and it's full of energy. The only thing wrong about this is that it goes on for 4 minutes, which it should be only 2:30 or 3. It like doesn't even need to be that long, but after the 2:30 or 3-minute mark, it just loses all of its energy and gets down to garbage tier. And that's why I'm rating it a strong 6 to a light 7. Listen to it, get energized, burn through 6,000 shirts. Next, and finally, is Godzilla by Eminem. This song was recommended to me by Jameson, and this has been my second time recording this because while listening to it, everything got messed up. So I'm doing this again. Bad things out of the way first. Juice WRLD kind of sucks in this song. His chorus is better than anything that Eminem could do, so that's kind of good. But he just kind of got thrown in there just because he's popular, not because he's good at choruses or he's just good at, not because he mixes well with Eminem at all. But Eminem in this song, the message is also pretty trash. Like, oh, don't give me alcohol, I turn into a monster, bad, me go ooga booga, me destroy Japan. No. I know multiple people like that, and it's kind of bland, it's kind of like, it's not too deep, but that is a good thing about the song. It's not serious, it's not deep, it just kind of hits you, it's wacky, it's funny. The flow is great, the beat and the melody are good, how it flows from, this wacky sort of feel to this chorusy kind of feel to this end, it's really good. And how it flows from idea to idea is also really good. This is one of Eminem's best songs in his modern age, and hopefully he can write more songs like this where he doesn't take himself seriously at all. I love it. That's why I'm giving Godzilla by Eminem featuring Juice WRLD a strong 7 to a light 8 out of 10. That's it for this part. I'm splitting this video into 2 videos actually because it's going to be like over 15 minutes long if I just like make it into one video, and I don't want to do that. That just sounds terrible. It sounds awful, and I'm never going to do that. Thank you, Jameson. Thank you, Carter. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you, Anton. Don't thank Gabe. I'm not thanking Gabe. I want to stomp on him. I want to stomp on his head. Just like, kind of like. Thank you, Ryan. Anyway, that's it. Bonus song, guys. I forgot to review a song. So here's the bonus. It is recommended to me by my good and best friend Cody. Cody recommended me the Dragon Ball Z Kai intro, of course from the Dragon Ball Z anime, which is the best intro from Dragon Ball Z, but not the best intro in Dragon Ball in general. I'd have to say Dragon Ball GT opener is better. I have to say almost nearly every single other anime intro outclasses it in its work. Dragon Ball Z Kai intro, the guitar is really good, the beginning is good, the ending is really good, but the lyrics are god awful. I have a hard time listening to them, and the actual length of the entire song is just bad. It's just terrible. Why is it 7 minutes? Why? The actual song actually uses like 30 seconds at most. That's why I'm giving it a strong 5 out of 10. It's not too good, not too bad. If you want a real anime intro, listen to everything from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Listen to Cowboy Bebop. Tasty.